temps near 69. Tonight we will have some fog, causing poor visibility and be quite warm at 63. Slightly foggy and partly cloudy tomorrow and a high 71. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Are you tired of hearing 2 weeks when you call to get your boat worked on? Hey folks, it's Chris Kramer with Kramer Marine and Outdoor, and we'll get you in and back out on the water as quick as possible. We're a full-line Yamaha outboard dealer and Suzuki outboard dealer, and we have master-trained certified mechanics on site. So if it's just an annual service, electronics install, trolling motor install, or all the way up to a full repower, we can take care of you. So stop by and see us in the corner of Frankfurt and 23rd next to Bill Kramer GM, or call us at 850-851-0453.
Experience a higher level of service. David Adamson Designer Jewelry has been providing you the very best of fine jewelry and repair in Lynn Haven for over 32 years. David has added Amber Anderson and Russ Klinger, names you've known and trusted in PCB for years with your fine jewelry and watch needs. Find that one-of-a-kind engagement ring, that special anniversary gift, or something colorful just for you. Amber and Russ will find it or build it for you. Serving Bay County and beyond in Lynn Haven at the corner of Ohio Avenue and 9th. David Adamson Designer Jewelry.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-498-6548. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-498-6548. That's 800-498-6548. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean, and there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the Ad Council.
Your home for Super Bowl 59. WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota, ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the next evolution of Sports Talk Radio. The biggest stories and the biggest reactions.
Now.
And now, we're taking...
With the first pick.
This is the last ball you got in the bag.
The Inside Drive. From college to the pros. Interviews with the newsmakers, sports betting, your phone calls, and more. And now, The Inside Drive with Ryan Mulvey. Broadcasting from the Bill Kramer Chevrolet Buick GMC and Kramer Marine Outdoor Studios on ESPN Northwest Florida.
And good echoing. There we go. Good Thursday morning. You're listening to the I didn't think about what day it is. You're listening to the Inside Drive live here on ESPN Northwest Florida. 104.3 in Panama City, 101.9 in Port St. Joe along that beautiful Forgotten Coast. And a little foggy to start the day again, but it's going to be a spectacular day to be outside. And there is tons of local sports going on today through this evening. So get out there, enjoy the weather, and support these kids. That is what it's all about. As always, you can watch Like, listen, comment, subscribe, share, and follow. That is Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Streaming live every day at the Coach James Hale Show from 7 to 9. Inside Drive right here from 11 to 1. And, of course, the Afternoon Underdogs from 4 to 6 p.m. All you got to do is search up ESPN Northwest Florida on any of those platforms, and you'll find us right there. And, of course, you can get notifications when we go live. But the easiest way to listen to us besides the radio is, of course, in our free mobile app, which you can find in the Google Play or Apple Store. All you got to do there is search up 104.3. It'll pop up on the first search engine there, but as streaming app, you can take anywhere you want to go. And then, of course, we've got Super Bowl Sunday coming up this Sunday. Coverage starts right here on ESPN Northwest Florida at 1 p.m. Kickoff right around 5:30. If you're not at the house and you need to listen to what's going on, either, open up that app or just turn the dial on your car if you are, in fact, in your car. Just don't text and drive out there. Just stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. But, coverage right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. And then a reminder, we also got wrestling against cancer versus against, kind of the same thing. Number 10, with proceeds going to Ryan Holland's medical expenses. That's going to be right there at Bay Haven Charter Academy coming up this Saturday, February 8th. Doors open at 5:30, bell time at 6:30, and I believe a little Royal Rumble action around 6:15.
That's what I called it, Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
Technically is this the Dennis and Marie Love Battle Royale, which I guess the difference is all people start in the ring at the same time.
Versus adding them in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's going to be going on around 6:15, and also got some big news. Drum roll. Diamond Dallas Page.
DDP.
Yeah, he's not going to be in the ring wrestling or nothing, but he is going to be there and showing support for Ryan, and he's going to be doing autographs. So really, you want to get there from about 5:30 is when the doors open. That's when he'll be there. I don't know how long he's going to be there, but take advantage of exactly. And all those proceeds again will go to Ryan. So it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And pretty daggum awesome. We're talking about a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll have to mention that to Keith when we have him on. I know he'll be excited. But tickets, just $20 for the front row, $12 for adults.
Front row sold out.
Oh,
yep.
Just kidding. You
Front
waited
row
too
is
long.
Sold out.
So $12 for adults, $8 kids, 6 to 17, and then, of course, children 5 and under are indeed free. So get out there and support Ryan Holland by going to Wrestling Against Cancer number 10. All right, I want to catch everybody up on the middle school sports action as we got several games, both in girls basketball and boys basketball, that transpired on Tuesday, and several games coming up this afternoon as well. We will start with the girls soccer side of things. Back on Tuesday, Bay Haven Charter Academy beat Rutherford 8-0. Jenks beat Tyndall Academy 5-0. University Academy beat Merritt Brown 8-0. Shout out to Ryan Mulvey for getting her first goal of this season.
Oh wow! And putting a shellacking on them at that as well. Is that the limit when you're up 8-0?
As long as you're in the second half.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. And then Surfside beat Mowat 2-0, and North Bay Haven beat Palm Bay 6-0. Breakfast Point had a bye, but a lot of fun stuff that transpired on the soccer fields. It's been a beautiful week for sports, so you really can't complain in early February. I know we had some snow a few weeks ago, but that was a lot of fun and exciting. Tonight, we got Mowat at Palm Bay, or not tonight, this afternoon at 4 p.m. Merritt Brown at Surfside. Jinx is traveling over to University Academy, our second ever home game coming up tonight, or this afternoon, I'm sorry. Bay Haven's going to Tyndall Academy, and Breakfast Point is heading to Rutherford. North Bay Haven has a bye this afternoon. Over the boys basketball side of things, we previewed it on Monday, and we no longer have the two undefeated teams that battled against each other. One of them is still undefeated. One of them is not. Bozeman, who traveled to Breakfast Point Academy, got down 37-17. Mowat beat Surfside at home 48-32. University Academy with its first win of the season, a solid one there, 44-33 over Merritt Brown in the Bears Gym. Or the Bears Zoo, whatever.
Let's go.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Merritt Brown, right?
Yeah, Merritt Brown. I was trying to make a pun on like what you call where the bears are. The habitat.
Cave, right?
Yeah, Bear Cave. Yeah, that's true. That's true when they're hybriding, absolutely. Bayhaven hosted Rutherford. They beat them 36-18. And then Jinx is still undefeated now, 3-0 on the almost halfway through the regular season. They'll be halfway through the regular season after tonight. They beat North Bayhaven handedly, 47-31. Then, of course, coming up tonight, we've got several basketball games as well. The second ever home game inside, as David Hayes has dubbed it, the Fish Bowl. They're going to be hosting Jinx. Going to be a tough one for them, but hey, I know the students will be out there supporting, and we're also hosting Jinx on the soccer field. So if it's not going so well there in the gym, come on out and watch some soccer.
Head on over to the get you some vitamin D while you're at it.
There you go. It'll be a beautiful day to watch some soccer. And then Bozeman traveling to North Bayhaven, Breakfast Point traveling to Rutherford, as I mentioned, Jinx going to University Academy, Merritt Brown traveling to Surfside, and Bayhaven traveling to Mowat. And that rounds out all your middle school action on the boys basketball and girls soccer. I know boys baseball for UA is getting kicked up here pretty soon, as they're the only middle school in the county that competes in the baseball circuit. They play other middle schools from different counties. Got to talk about it, but all the semifinal games in the SES flag football season went down this past Tuesday night. We will start with I think Brent texted me all the poignant information. Tonight, we've got several championship games coming up. I'll start with the second and third grade division. That game will be at 5:45. That's the number 1 seed Lions versus the number 2 seed Gators. I believe Chris Kramer's youngest, Carter, is on the Gators. Imagine that. Gators.
It's perfect, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then in the 4th and 5th grade division, we were the home team against the Patriots in the second semifinal on Tuesday. We won that game 18-12. We got up the game was tied 6-6 for a while. We got up 12-6. No conversions happened for either team. And then shout out to John Andrew Bland. 2 touchdowns in that game, 2 touchdowns in the last game.
He's balling lately, man. He got them sticky hands.
That's it.
It's like Lester Hayes out there.
Ever since you slid in that old nomination, he's living up to the hype, that's for sure. But yeah, Team Dynasty 18-12 over the Patriots.
Does he know? Does he know that he's been nominated for that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But they'll